This was a very special session, Protection at Sea, a dialogue. And it was quite different from normal United Nations meetings, because here it was a meeting off the record, and it is a kind of brainstorming session. So you get governments, NGOs, academic world, people from, there were captains from commercial vessels, and they were discussing what to do. And so you get all kind of bright ideas, which were then collected. UNHCR will follow up. So it is bringing the dimension of protection at sea forward. And that is very important.
My experience is when problems are complex, the best way is to stick to principles. And in this case, I think there is a number of principles and values that we can all share. First, save lives as the most important of our concerns. Second, respect human rights and the rule of law. Third, promote tolerance. And finally, value diversity in a world where I believe all societies will become multi-ethnic, multicultural, and multi-religious. And it's better that we learn to live in those circumstances that enrich our societies instead of trying to avoid what, in my opinion, is now totally unavoidable in the modern world.
So I think that was the main issue, protection at sea, how to save lives, what should be done, and which implementation is necessary. It's always also for the Holy See very important to be there and to support certain principles, especially to make sure that the gospel is made visible in all circumstances, in all situations.
For the Order of Malta, it is particularly important to be able to carry out its humanitarian and spiritual mission, and also at the same time to recognize that whoever suffers, whoever is in front of us, represents the image of God, and to see in those who suffer the image of God that helps us understand and alleviate their suffering. The migrants who are fished out of the waters in the Mediterranean and in many other seas around the world have lost everything. They have lost their families very often, they have lost their home country, they have lost their belongings, they have lost everything. They are totally alone, they are desperate, often sick, and they need our help.